Hi, Doug Sanquist here from The Great Name Claim, and today I'm going to be sharing what I consider a success story. It's a friend of mine. His name is Wally Hansen, and he's a music teacher here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And over the past 6 months to a year or so, we've been working with him to get him to claim his own name. So what happens is, since his business is primarily a referral-based business, he's a small music studio, so he'll have students or parents of students that will be happy with the services, and they'll tell their friends about, what he can do for their kids and for them, and so they'll pass his name around. So people will actually end up searching for his name. And one of the things that's interesting that we found out is not only do people search for his name to find out information about him, but in the last few months, he's actually noticed that he's actually getting anywhere from 1 to 3 inquiries a week strictly from the website. Whether that be Google, Facebook, anywhere online that finds his name. So he gets anywhere from 1 to 3 either emails or phone calls a week, and he's been able to convert about 1 new student just from those inquiries alone. And so those aren't people that are coming from referred from other students. Those are just coming from his website. So not only is he getting students that are referred from other students, but he's actually starting to get 1 student a month just from his website. And what's really, really cool about this is that he's done this all on his own. We've given him the tools necessary to go out and find out where to get hooked up online, and he hasn't used a social media expert to help him out. He hasn't farmed it out to anybody else. He's done this all on his own, and I think that's what's really, really cool about this. So let me just show you what he's done. So if I go here to Google and we type in Wally Hansen, which is a fairly common name, and if we look here, you'll see the first 2 listings are from a native plant place in the Northwest. And so that's obviously not the Wally Hansen we're looking for, since it's spelled differently. But if we come here to the 3rd, we will see there's a MySpace listing, and this is actually Wally, music teacher Wally Hansen, and this Steps of Faith is his band that he and his family are in. And here's a LinkedIn profile for him, another LinkedIn, here's Facebook, and now here's his website listing for him, and there's 2 of them. And this one right here, this advertising from Maine, obviously isn't him because he does not live here. And this Wally Hansen down here is him. So in the first page of Google, Wally owns every listing but 3. And I think that's pretty cool. So in other words, if when you're looking for Wally Hansen, obviously if you're at least in the Las Vegas area, this is what you're going to find. So now let's check out Bing. Here's Wally Hansen on Bing. And you'll see Wally, again, here's his MySpace profile. Here's Facebook, LinkedIn, a couple LinkedIns. This Classmates is not him, but the Hansen Music Studios, that's him. Here's his MySpace blog, another MySpace videos, and here's a couple Posterous sites that are both his, and then there's some photos, and this is a family photo of Wally and his family. So there on Bing, he has all but 1 of the listings locked up for his name. So what the Great Name Claim does is the Great Name Claim can actually help you figure out where to go, hold your hand as you go through the process to gain better control of how your name shows up on the listings. So head to thegreatnameclaim.com for more information, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for stopping by.